This isn't life!
Alright.
Alright. I keep getting older, but they stay the same age. Yes, they do.
Do you know what?
What film is that
Maybe one of the... what is it? What film is that? That's when he's young in that.
Is it the
Yeah.
Fear? No, it's not the Fear and Loathing in Las
Do you know
Vegas.
what?
That's not him.
No, that's
Johnny
Johnny Depp. Do you know what? One of the coolest guys to ever live, Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
Like his voice, I could listen to. If there was a technology where you could like change, you know, like everyone's got a voice in their head. Like I don't hear voices, but like when you think about something, obviously has your voice got your brain is like your voice, isn't it? Essentially, if you could change it, and you could have like you change Google Maps, but I could have Matthew McConaughey telling me everything. My life would be absolutely ideal.
Him reading audiobooks, that'd be amazing.
Oh mate, Matthew McConaughey's voice is insane.
Yeah,
Alright. He's so cool.
It's up there with Stephen Fry, I think.
Yeah, but Stephen Fry for a different reason. Like he comes across as like he oozes class. Whereas Matthew McConaughey is just like
it's just calm.
You don't really get but like everything he says sounds like wisdom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's just got that
like
southern
wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like that, and everything he says, he's like, I don't know. He's just, I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but he's doing like this. I guess it's like a virtual meeting where he said like, I think what the story was, his daughter was going to camp or his son was going to camp, and he said to his son, "What are you hoping to get out of going to camp?" Like, and his son went to meet new people and do something cool. And he went, it blew my mind. He went, is that not what we're here for? To see people and do something cool. And he went, now he's doing like an internet community thing, which I think looks, but he, if you go on his Instagram, you'll see what I mean. He does like short videos about it, and the way he talks about it, I've bought into it. It could be a cult, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll join. Like, that's how good he is. Like, it's actually insane. It's so cool.
I feel like that's the natural byproduct of being someone that really genuinely listens to everything and is open-minded, you know? Because he's clearly listened to what his son's been saying.
Absolutely.
And he's gone, oh, you know what? Yeah, like that's really something I can learn.
You're so right. Yeah, you're so right. And he's like obviously a really positive person, isn't he? He's obviously like a really like not spiritual, but like positivity and like key and everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. But
he played a positive person, didn't he, in Dallas Buyers Club? Sorry.
Oh mate. That is bad. You can't.
Do you know what?
Oh.
That might be the best. That's got to be the best one so far.
Yeah,
that's absolutely phenomenal.
Fair play to you there.
David Beckham, top bins free kick. That's unreal. Yeah,
well done with that one. Talking of positive vibes, Will, you've got a story, and I hope it's a happy one.
Oh yeah, well, happy. Happy. So you can play loose and fast with that word. All I will say is it's quite interesting. I think you'd probably know that. I mean, you could probably guess the type of content I tend to go for.
Yeah.
I imagine there being a bum involved.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I was on Reddit the other day, and I found a story, just a picture. It was, what was it, on Great British Memes? On Reddit.
Yeah.
Subscribe to or whatever it is. I haven't been on Reddit for very long. But this it doesn't say the tabloid. Oh no, it does. Sorry, it does. The Sun. No, sorry, it's not the Sun. It's the Sport. My bad.
Right. We won't guess it this week.
Good.
No. Well, this one. Hold on. This is just a lead up. My mind's all over the place. So this was the one I was looking for, just earlier today. This is what it says. Why did this man push 114 Watsits up his bum? So I was looking for that one online and found another one.
Oh,
what's something better?
Well,
and you went, that's got to be better. That's
Yeah.
better than a man shoving all like smashing cheesy Watsits up
Do
his
you know what?
arsehole.
I don't know how that would really work, to be honest. Like,
it would just
They
go to
soggy.
like
They'd
mush,
break,
wouldn't it?
wouldn't
Like
they?
babies, like baby food.
unless
Yeah.
he's like holding it open, like that video of that woman who puts a golf ball into. We've all seen it, haven't we?
No,
You must have seen it. I think
Yeah,
I
of
might
course.
have sent it to you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've not seen
Alex
that.
is playing dumb. But it's this
No, I'm
woman's
not. I don't think I've
got
ever
a-
seen that.
she's got a butthole wide open, and someone puts a golf ball inside.
Is there like
It looks like it. It looks like a hippo's mouth.
is there like as As they get the ball in the hole, is there just like a golf clap? Like,
I think there actually might be. I think there actually might be.
Probably a flag in there as well.
oh,
But yeah, so I found this one. Do you want to guess the tabloid? Should we do our usual thing?
yeah. Can we hear the what's the
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
we need to hear the
Sorry.
title first.
You need to hear the headline, don't you?
This isn't life!
This podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby was formulated to give you all the energies, all the focus, with no jitters or crash.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrin, and no artificial colours.
You get 30 servings in every tub, and it comes in over 8 different flavours. But you know what else is sick about them? Their merch. T-shirts, hoodies and stickers, all on their website. Go check them out now.
And when you're on the website, type in "This Isn't Life" for 10% off your whole basket total.
This isn't life!
Man hospitalised with live eel stuck up his bum.
That sounds like a Sunday Sport or a Daily Star.
Oh, not, I'm afraid. Yeah, I was a bit shocked to see this, but it is sort of a regular. We do feed off it quite often.
The Metro.
That's it, yeah. It's the Metro.
There you go.
It is indeed.
Come on.
So-
I know a classy paper when I see one.
Eels up inside ya, find
That's
a
it,
bunch
yeah.
and
Entrance
swear
where they can. Eels.
Burrowing through your mind, through your tummy, through your anus. Eels.
Eels.
So, I'll read the first bit.
So, moving on.
So, a blue movie fan had some serious explaining to do after arriving at a hospital in China with a live eel stuck up his bum.
Okay. I already know know my verdict of this story is real. I'm gonna say yes. Where is it in China? Yeah, but they love all that, don't they?
No, that's Japan you're thinking of.
What? No, you
Japan
must
love
have
all
seen
that.
the octopus one and all that.
Yeah, but that's Japan.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
mate.
I don't
In
think it
Japan, you walk down the street and they have used like women's knickers in vending machines.
Yeah, I know they do. I know, but
Chinese are.
They are quite
more...
close. They are quite close, China.
No, Alex, okay. Go on, sorry, Will, but I automatically know. I now know this is a true story.
Well, the kinky 39-year-old was copying a scene from an X-rated film
There you go.
when he lost grip of the slippery eel. In
Lost grip.
Yeah, how would you even grip it in the first place?
Well, I imagine a bit
it's
like a hot dog, but
disaster,
you're angry at a hot dog, like like
I've got
shaking it and that, like.
Shall I wait?
Wrestling a fish.
Yeah.
I've got a burning question and I need answering.
Well, it just goes on to say where it is. Lost grip of the slippery
Up his
eel
bum.
in. I'm going to probably butcher this pronunciation. It looks like Shund or Shundi, Guangdong province.
Right.
Okay. So a place in China.
I'm going to ask how.
Go on.
How would you get yourself in a position to put the eel in your own bum?
Where would you get the eel from?
Where would you get
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That is not the question because you're in China. I'm sure you best get a live eel down the market. You pop down the netto and they've got just live eels writhing around. It's like a pick and mix, but with like disgusting shit, eels and toads and that. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll weigh down the shop. Like, can you get me a loaf, some ham, 17 of the most barm cakes, 17 toads, and an eel. And an eel, please. That's how it works. So you'd easily be able to get eel. That's not the question.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
The question is what position? How?
Well,
what position?
I think you either squat,
or like legs
you're either
up
squatting,
in the air.
or legs up in the air, and you're feeding it in, like kind of like
Imagine
how
it's
you
dead,
feed.
No.
Yeah,
It's alive.
No, it'd be
Live
alive.
eel.
Of course.
Oh my god.
I imagine
is
it would be a
live
bit like feeding a USB cable around the back of a desk. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, flip it up the right way.
yeah.
Yeah, blow it. Take it out, blow it.
Do you remember?
Because that might
it
do
reminds me.
something.
Do you remember them? I don't know if I definitely didn't dream this. I don't know if you. I think Alex, you'd have definitely seen one. Will, I don't know. Do you remember you could just get toys and they were like from the factory shop and it was like and you could never keep hold of it. And it was like full of what
they were like. So they were like
folded in such a way.
Yeah, they were like water.
Yeah, but it was
water.
But every time you tried to grip it,
and it had like little boats and stuff.
Yeah, there's all sorts of
It
in there.
kind of looked like a strange.
Well, it had a hole in it, so you could always, as a kid, you'd put your finger in it, so you could, I suppose, use it. It looks like
it was basically the first fleshlight.
Yeah.
But you could never. Every time you grabbed
I know what you mean,
it would like go up in the air, wouldn't it? It was like right bastards keep hold of.
Yeah.
Imagine being like that.
Especially after coming out your bum, it was even worse.
Imagine that covered in KY. I imagine that's what this guy's dealing with, to be honest. But it's live, so what way does he? Because they bite, don't they? They've quite.
Yeah, they do bite. Well, I think they all bite. I think they've got quite sharp teeth as well. I don't think it would have been
a conger eel or something, because it would have ripped his insides out. It would have absolutely just like it would obliterate as soon as
it wasn't an electric eel.
As soon as he got in his anus, it would have absolutely tore him apart.
I don't know if it would.
I reckon it would just be trying to get out, like thrashing around.
That knocks me sick.
I reckon he probably sat over a jar and maybe hoped it went up.
Like a snake charmer from India.
Like Eminem's song.
Yeah.
Let that little rascal wiggle. Is it? Let that little rascal nibble on my ass.
But that is one up ill. If the only place it's going to go out that jar, if it's got freedom, the windows open, or a man's smelly arsehole, and it chooses the man's smelly arsehole.
Well,
no, the only way out is the arsehole, mate. He's sitting on the jar. Okay. Imagine a camera looking up, like from the water in the toilet. That's what the eel's seeing.
Well, you say that, right?
And
he might have taped. Well. Yeah, but he might have taped his mouth shut.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's got some thought. Yeah, but I thought that might apply extra unnecessary resistance. But
then I think if he's gone through the whole rigmarole of taping his mouth shut, surely you would, put something on the end, like halfway down, like a bit of rope or something. Do you know what I mean?
Just slide off. Have you seen? I think it's a MythBusters episode where they've got
they will bust.
I've never seen that one. Yeah.
It's impossible to get an eel up your arsehole. No, it's like some sort of eel, but when it feels threatened, this guy was like touching it and stuff. It produces like this slime.
Oh no, is that a sea?
Maybe he didn't even need some KY.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of a sea cucumber.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
you might be right.
Right,
yeah.
Yeah, because they do it on jackass.
There's a thing.
They jump in the sea and they use them like.
Yeah, there's a thing. I don't know if it's China or Japan. It's called a guduk.
Okay.
And a guduk is a clam, right? But I mean, what we're gonna do here, and I'd love for you guys to describe what you're about to see.
Okay.
What this clam is, what it looks like, and just everything about it really. So I'm going to show you one that's chopped up first. That's the goal.
Okay.
How did you chop up a clam?
Because I think
clams come in shells.
Well, yeah, but they have the meat, so it's no different to chopping up like
You take it out of the shell, don't you?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's no different to really chopping up a lobster, So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I'm going to show you this guduk.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
God. It looks like a baby xenomorph.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, it does.
Is that right? You know that video of that Chinese? I think she's Chinese girl. She just eats like all this crazy shit.
Oh,
is that what it is?
Yeah,
just like still moving.
And then
yes, that is what it is. That is what it is.
I mean, look at that, right? So what does that look like to you?
Horrendous.
So we've got Jabba the Hutt's tail.
Yeah. Looks like Jabba the Hutt's tail. We've got a clam at the bottom, and then a phallic-looking thing, which I imagine is his tongue, because the same as a clam, they have a tongue, don't they? Yeah, like what the clams do is they stick their tongue out. It's their one muscle. They stick their tongue out, and that's how they catch food and walk as well.
That is
that. So when they're threatened, so what we're seeing now is a guduk excreting something out the end of that phallic-looking thing. When they're threatened or anything like that, they actually shoot, and it looks like they're pissing. And it's I don't know if it's a delicacy, but it's the life of a delicious oversized.
Do you know what?
Mollusk.
Maybe if I ordered that and it was like chopped up and cooked and prepared, and I never saw it like that, I would have ate it. Now I know what that looks like. I may try it if it's like in like a sauce. I was in the country, but there's no way in this world.
You know, like have you seen?
Go on, sorry, mate.
Have you ever had monkfish?
Yeah, I actually don't. I actually like monkfish.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? But if you see this, if you see the state of the monkfish before
they're
it's
horrendous.
got stuff in that, you think,
yeah, but that's
so. Just going back to this, like you're saying, Josh, what you can see here is actually goo duck with cucumber, radish, grapefruit, and fried sage, anchovies,
that
and
looks
olives.
Nice,
that looks banging. It looks like a Michelin-star dish.
Yeah,
I'd eat that, and I'd probably pay good money for that.
Yeah, so never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, never judge a clam.
Never judge a mollusk by its
tail,
molecules.
Never judge a mollusk by its tongue.
Yeah, never.
Lesson learned there.
Back to the eel. Slippery little buggers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I feel like there's more to be said about this. The logistics of getting one up there. To be honest, asking for a friend, of course.
Yeah.
Where can I get eels from?
Yeah.
Are they jellied? Are they jellied? Do they come?
Would you ever eat a jellied eel? You're fucking wrong if you eat a jellied eel.
I've eaten a jellied eel.
Guys, I think you're stepping over one of the strangest parts of this article. He was copying a scene from an X-rated film.
See, I don't think that's that strange.
Like I say, I've seen. Well, not
basically bestiality.
I've not searched for, but I've seen many of them on when you then up.
Yeah.
Like many women, like with the octopus and no.
I don't wasn't there a thing going around? You know, when you're at school and you go, "Oh, have you seen like two kids, one two girls, one cup and stuff like that?"
Two kids, you say?
No, there was this thing. There was one called Two Kids, One Sandbox. Yeah. No, One Sandbox. It was called.
Oh, I don't know. Do I? No.
Is that the one we...
No, it's not kids. Obviously, it's not kids.
Oh.
But it's yeah, they just called it that.
You sound disappointed.
But there was one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, at least do what they're gonna say.
Well, yeah, that's like getting a tin of beans, opening it up. It's ravioli.
Jesus,
yeah.
Don't mislead people with stupid titles. Then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Shocking. But there was one going round that I sort of remember, and I think it was called like One Girl, 12 Eels. And she was like in the shower with them.
Oh,
that's
mate.
vile. That's.
I just don't know how you get it up anywhere. Why would you want to?
How much money are they being
I imagine
paid?
It's that slippery. Look.
Yeah, if they're just doing it because they're like,
maybe they're doing it for free.
No, you would have to be paid. And why is it predominantly Asian people, but predominantly Chinese and Japanese? What is that? What is the fish thing about? Because you get it a lot in them fucking manga or whatever it is, didn't you?
Yeah.
What is that about? What is? I do not. And do you know what else?
I don't know.
I'm going to say it right. I don't know if I heard this or whether I thought of it myself, and I thought that's actually. What is there? Oh no, I watched a documentary about. It wasn't manga, but it was about. I think it was Stacey Dooley maybe, and it's about like paedophilia or something. And in China, if you think about all their manga and stuff like that, it's always school kids, but young kids.
I know what you listen to. I listen to the same thing.
What was it?
And I was just about to say it as well. It was a podcast.
The more you think about it, you are like, oh my god, that is so true. I'm not saying like.
So, what you're trying to say is, why is it in anime, manga, stuff like that?
But they're really young, aren't they? There is a fascination.
They're really young
with schoolgirls.
Right.
There is. That's a fact.
Yeah. Up until late 90s, early 2000s in Japan, pubic hair wasn't allowed to be shown. It was illegal to show pubic hair, so they had to blur out pubic hair in Japan.
Is that why all the pawns are blurred?
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, because it's pubic hair. So if you get a person that doesn't have pubic hair, they are allowed to show it.
So it's more of a business thing, is it?
Yeah, and that was a podcast about a serial killer from Japan.
Oh yes. Yes, the guy that killed that girl in France or Germany or something. And he ate her, didn't he? He ate her, didn't he?
He's free, isn't he? He's free now.
Yeah, it was a documentary about him on YouTube. It was, I think.
Yes.
I don't know why they would talk about that though.
Because he because of the little girls and stuff, he became fascinated, like a paedophile, I
okay.
suppose. Became fascinated because when they go, well, he's Japan, like in Japan, this has happened. This is why he was probably more conditioned to go after a younger girl than.
Yeah, but she wasn't. She was a girl of his age.
No, we must be talking about a different thing. We must be talking about a different thing. Because I listened to something they said it on there, and it's stuck in my mind because I thought that is.
No, but it's
mental.
so true. It is true when you think about it. There is a fascination with. They all look young in that manga, and they are school kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So they are depraved. Actually, the old Chinese. I'm not even being horrible. Like, especially when it comes to things like that.
Well, it's Japanese.
Oh,
manga
Japanese. Sorry.
Yeah, don't get them confused, mate.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is a different culture. It is
and
crazy.
also, I've got a bone to pick with the Chinese anyway because of that Shaolin festival they have, the dog eating festival. I know it's only a small part of China that does it, but
Shaolin festival.
So,
no, Shaolin's like a
Shaolin is like it's called something. It's like Festival of Light, I think it's called in Chinese. Yeah, they like burn dogs in cages alive, and then like
disgusting.
Have you not seen? Oh mate, I follow a lot of things about it. Like people are trying to stop it. They skin them alive because they say the more scared they are, the better they taste. Yeah, it's absolutely horrendous, and I think like how that's
stick to the
but how is that allowed to run in such a civilized country or country that's leading the forefront of like technology? Yet they could easily put a stop to that.
Yeah.
But like that, and that's why I've got a problem with. That's why I do actually have a problem with China because for that one reason. There's many others, but that is horrendous.
Yeah, no, I agree. Will, is there any more to this?
Yeah, there is.
To this ill story.
I've got real political
right,
real quick.
Right. No. You say what you need to say. Right. After finding he couldn't get it out, the unmarried man rushed to the nearest accident and emergency unit for medical assistance. He told the astonished medics, please help me. The eel is moving through my body.
I thought you was going to do an accent.
No. So what I have to say is the fact that it's moving through his body, and we're talking about manga and stuff like that. I'm not a massive fan of anime stuff. I don't like it.
No, I don't really get it.
But sticking with the theme, if that eel was moving through his body, I just imagine it like slowly taking him over and like controlling him,
like the thing off,
like a puppet
like
from
the
the
thing
inside.
of Men in Black when it takes his skin.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm envisioning right now. Like just it coming through him, and he's turning into like a humanoid eel. Like he's basically Godzilla. Do you know what I mean?
It's sweating profusely.
Do you reckon the eel would make him walk all the way to like the banks where he used to live in the river and be like, and all the other eels go, he's fucking done it. He's found a way to like live on land. And he's like, bow down to me. Bow down to me. I'm the fucking lizard king, or like the eel king.
Yeah, but still doesn't know how to properly use human bodies. So instead of walking anywhere, he just drops to the floor and starts scooting like a snail. Like he goes to the shop because he's like, my host is hungry. Yeah. So like he goes to the shop and he's like trying to pick up his wallet and it's all like slippery and shit. Like just like commotion all over the floor, just cards and wallet and just everything all over the floor, just slipping about. People behind him in the queue just like slipping over and stuff.
Yeah, someone tries to get hold of him. He just sweats loads and all his shit comes out and he just slips away.
Yeah.
As he gives you the finger, he's sliding down the road like he's on a slip and slide. Like,
yeah. So, yeah. Please help me. The eel is moving through my body. I mean, I don't think that's true. To be honest, I think.
I don't know, man. It depends how big the eel was, but it might be a lot smaller eel.
You can't go all the way through.
Here we go. A team of surgeons spent hours removing the 20-inch Asian swamp eel, which weighed more than half a kilo.
It don't even sound like it's an attractive eel, does it? Swamp eel sounds like
Asian swamp eel.
Is
that like a sexual maneuver?
A swamp eel.
The Asian swamp eel.
Oh, would you fancy baby a swamp eel?
Oh my god, it's been bitten by an Asian swamp eel. Like.
Oh, they're actually not that big.
No, I didn't think.
Not well, it was 24. What do you say? 24 inches.
20 inches. Yeah, okay, mate.
20 inches. So
Oh, no, sorry, they are quite
it's-
big. I was wrong about that. They are quite big. Looking at
yeah, it's
pictures.
nearly 2 foot. It's nearly 2 foot long.
Yeah.
When you think, like, you know, things that enter your body, men or women, it's normally about 8 inches average.
If you're lucky.
So they tell me.
Or-
So
Oh,
they
do
tell
you
me.
know what?
Yeah,
They
I
are
mean-
horrendous looking as well.
No.
Yeah, they're pretty scary.
Look at his face.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the
an eel.
face-
Like,
Things move. Like couldn't he just force it out, or is it that far up?
Oh, do you know what?
imagine going to the toilet after him.
I bet he's like that bit in his face was probably like that bit in Bruce Almighty when he's like, when a monkey comes out my ass. Well,
he's
that
like-
day
Yeah.
is today.
Yeah.
He goes,
No, you are. Do you know what? It's actually it makes me feel horrendous thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it does make me feel a
It's
bit
Not
funny.
because like I don't know, like, everyone's up to like one because animal cruelty, but also because like, I couldn't like I don't know how you're wired up like that. I don't know
Yeah,
what is
I
in
know.
your everyone's got their shit like it's whatever, but I don't know what.
but he went to the fish market and was like, just one, please. I only need one. Do you need a bag with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want anything else? No, I don't. I
No,
don't
I'll
need
carry it
anything
in
And the
else."
my
woman's
arse.
probably like, "Oh, do you know what? It's lovely with a bit of like chili dip and some salt." And he's like, "Yeah,
So-
yeah."
He's like, oh right, nice. Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. Or I might stick up.
That's actually
Yeah.
actually fair point.
Does it go with KY
Fair
jelly?
point, right? What do you do? How do you dispose of the eel?
Oh, you.
Well, I suppose you can cook it up, can't you?
Wash it and eat it, I suppose.
Just give it a quick rinse.
Or if you're,
You can't put it down the toilet, can you?
I'm sure it would have been
Wouldn't have
dead.
It must have been dead by that
Well,
time.
acid,
wouldn't it?
stomach
it-
acid.
no,
Oh, he
it-
wouldn't
yeah,
I don't think he was that far up.
Oh, then
It's moving
It
through his
probably-
body.
it probably
It's
was
moving
died
through
from
Yeah,
shock.
but I reckon he would have died from shock as well.
that is.
I would have
can't
died from
think.
shock going into the hospital and saying that.
All right. Here's a question.
To be honest,
How much?
how much?
How much money?
Never.
A
How
live
much?
one.
No,
Not enough.
Yeah, a live
Not
one.
enough.
Let's say you have to a minute, but the other person keeps hold of it, so you can never go fully up there.
Yeah, but he might let go.
He can't. He's like, I don't know. He can't.
Got a rope. on it.
No,
Yeah,
he's like,
imagine
I
it's
don't
like
know.
hooked in.
Yeah.
It's like on
Okay.
a key ring or something.
50 million.
Yeah.
50 mil. What about the lowest amount? I was
50
thinking
million.
500 grand. I'd do it for.
No way in
What?
this world.
Oh, that's
No way,
low.
that's
That
that's
is
too
low.
No,
That's
man,
low.
I
Oh,
could get a
worrying
nice
me,
house
man.
for that.
Doesn't matter.
For one time.
No,
For
I
like,
don't think
what, how
you-
many minutes? How many minutes?
One whole. And do you know what, Will?
1 minute.
One
I mean, it don't
minute.
sound like a lot.
Five-
When you're doing,
that's a
when
good-
you're doing something that's not, it's a long
Yeah.
time.
Normal. It's a long time.
Nah,
man.
5. That's the lowest I'd go. 500,000.
Jesus Christ.
What would be the
Fair
lowest you
enough.
go?
Lowest I'd go. Lowest.
$1 million.
1 million.
Nah, 1 million ain't even that much. 20
But for
mil.
1 minute, mate, and you're
Oh.
walking out of there,
Yeah.
mate.
You ain't walking, are you? You might not possibly be walking. You could
You can,
die.
Oh, is that a
You could-
possibility?
It could like. Well, I guess it could like
Of
bite
course
all
it
your
is.
insides and stuff. I
getting
guess so.
Yeah. You're having an eel go up
And
your
that thing's
arse.
going to be distressed.
Yeah. Ain't gonna be
No.
happy, is it? It's not like it's not
they're
right.
teeth.
Whenever you get there, they're not going.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a swamp eel, so maybe it loves like dark, muddy shitholes.
Yeah.
This is my swamp.
Swamp
Do you know what I've got everyone love?
mucus
Oh.
over its body, which makes it very hard to grip with bare hands. Although they aren't aggressive nor have very sharp teeth, they do bite when threatened. But if you're
There
tight
you
enough,
go.
it's like an
Cool.
elastic band around his mouth. It wouldn't be able to open, would it?
But right, here's the other thing. They live in a swamp. Now, would you jump in a swamp?
Would I jump in a
no.
swamp? Depends. Is it just
No.
is it just that's in there?
A proper swamp, like bayou swamp.
No,
I
Yeah.
don't think I'd jump into a swamp, mate. It's all
Right,
sorts of shit
but
in
that
there.
eel's been in a swamp and then it's entering you.
Are we just talking about?
What?
I thought it was all, as above board as it could possibly be. It's been washed, say, beforehand. I thought it was all that,
I mean,
and I didn't know there was a chance of it biting me
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
bum.
I don't know if I think I'd have to try it with a wet wipe first. Do you know what I mean?
wet
Just
one,
to get
but
the
you're never
feeling
getting
of something
sick.
wet. Yeah, yeah. On like
Oh,
a.
even that doesn't
on
sound great, does it?
No, that's what I mean. Like something wet entering you can never be good, can it?
Well,
Mm,
if you're having a
that's,
prostate
that,
exam,
that's not a question for this pod. I wouldn't have thought.
Well, no, I suppose you don't want
I
to go in
think
and dry, do
500,000,
you?
man. I think 500,000. Lowest,
Alright.
lowest I'd go.
Fair enough. Still a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I still think a mil.
20 million.
That's
That
so
might be
much,
excessive. Yeah, that might be
That's so
excessive.
much.
I don't think it is.
For 1 minute's
Oh,
work,
alright,
mate. For
okay.
1 minute's
Yeah,
work.
to be fair, 1 minute of hell.
1 minute. That's all you need to do.
Do you know what's scarier? If you've done it and you really liked
10
it.
million.
Oh, yeah.
10 10
But
million.
you would be walking away with the money, so, you know, you could get however many eels it
10.
is.
Well, you could start an eel farm.
Yeah.
Inside it. What an ill.
Like an ant farm, but just like on an X-ray,
Yeah.
just full of fucking eels.
You've got an eel.
Yeah.
Eels up inside you.
Find an entrance where they can. But every time you try and eat, the eel would like come out your mouth and eat your food. You'd be well annoyed.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
You have to have
tapeworm.
a shit. 'Cause just
Like an animated
straight away
tapeworm.
Eat your shit, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Nasty.
Oh.
Sorry, have I gone too
Well,
lowbrow now?
No, not at all.
It's just no, mate. It started off like
Yeah, it's never highbrow, is it? This
It couldn't have been anything. Yeah,
No,
we
never.
never wanted it to be either.
that. Never.
that.
Well, this is life.
Hold on, mate. I haven't
For me.
finished, mate. I haven't fucking finished.
whoa.
Oh, you still
got
you still
somewhere
wanna
to
go
be?
in? Oh,
Honestly.
thought you had done.
No,
I thought
got
you was
somewhere to be,
have you?
I thought you was
Oh, he's
Pretty
always
close to the
cutting it.
slippery
He's always cutting
conclusion.
it early, isn't he? He does it.
I'm not cutting it
does it every
early.
week.
I'm just
Does
you
it
know,
every
Every
week.
single week.
No. We have a goal. We have an end time we have to
No,
stick
got a quote,
to.
have we? We got a manager, have we?
Yeah.
Well,
And also, this podcast was all about breaking rules and like
Yeah, be
I mean,
Be
we're talking about
establishing.
shoving a lil up
lil?
your anus. So
a little.
well,
an
of,
eel,
of the
an
Wayne
eel.
variety.
Lil Wayne.
A milli.
Yeah, but it gets more muffled every time he goes up your ass. Like, a milli.
Should I read the rest of this?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it weighed more than half a kilo, so it's a big eel. The eel was simply trying to find its way out, explained one of the medical team. It was still alive when we got to it, but it died soon afterwards. Oh, that's a shame.
How far
Which
do
was
you reckon
probably
he
out of
walked?
mercy.
How far do you reckon he walked or run or done a weird run to like where do you reckon the nearest hospital was? Because that would be
He probably got in a
horrendous.
car, didn't he?
Yeah. This was a particularly idiotic stunt and could have caused him a serious injury. Eels have small but very sharp
There you
teeth.
go.
A police spokesman said, "We are aware of what happened, and a 39-year-old man has been interviewed over alleged animal cruelty."
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's
fair
there's
play.
a somewhat happy ending there, apart from the death of the
So
unfortunate
okay,
eel.
so it's
So,
okay. It's okay to burn dogs to death and eat them and skin them live, but it's not okay to put eel up your bum. Okay, China.
Well, yeah.
No worries. Absolutely fine.
Look, what I don't understand. We have listeners in China.
Oh,
don't we?
okay. Stop
Well, get
eating
in touch.
fucking dogs, you weirdo. Stop eating
No,
dogs.
Just,
They don't all eat dogs.
just say, I just
No.
look.
Alright.
I
Stop shoving eels
wanna
up your ass then. Just don't do weird
ask a
shit.
question.
Fair enough.
Want to ask a question, but I think I know the answer.
Don't ask it then.
If he was copying a X-rated film of a woman or a man putting a
Yes.
eel
Yes.
It's
up
an
his
illegal film,
arse,
isn't it?
Yes.
is it illegal or was it a fake eel?
No. I don't think you could. I don't think they've got the budget
Well, I
to be doing CGI eels, mate.
Not CGI.
No, just like
Doesn't have to
just
be
like a
CGI, does
dildo,
it?
like a paper
Like a
mache
dildo,
head.
like
on
a
it.
vibrator. Like a vibrator. No, you can get
Like paper
vibrators in all
mache.
shapes and
Can you,
sizes.
Alex?
Not seen them dragon ones with all.
Do you remember
options
going
you
into
can
Oh,
suck
going
your
yeah.
into
something out of it?
Amsterdam?
Do
Do you
you know
remember
what I mean?
going to Amsterdam, Alex? And there was like a we went into one of those sex shops and it was like the floor, like you could walk over the floor and there was like windows in the floor with like crazy shit in it.
Yeah.
And I remember
Oh,
there was one
really?
it looked like just like a chain of grenades and it was like a massive.
Yeah.
They were huge as well. They were like that big. They were like as big as my
No.
protein shaker thingy. And there was like 10 of them in a row. It's fucking huge. It was
No.
like
Yeah.
2 meters long.
And there was one, right? There was
Insane.
one, and I'm saying, like, you know, when you hug a small child, like that sort of size, wide, right? Right? That's how big it was. It was that wide, and it was huge, right? Absolutely huge. It was about 2 foot long, that wide, and I said to you, I'm not sure if I was with you at this time.
What the fuck?
I said when I saw it in the window.
What's that
'cause
child
it was
doing
obviously
there?
there for. No,
that
it's
mad
obviously
hugger?
there for not comedic effect, but like no one's gonna buy it. It's just there, yeah. It was a bit like.
Do you
What was it?
Do you just measure things
Right, no,
really
hang on.
weirdly?
I'm
like,
trying.
Oh, how long do you reckon it is? Oh, I don't know. I reckon that's probably about 4 of my trainers.
10
4 of my
spiders.
trainers' length.
Yeah. That's
Right,
probably about the width
look,
of my
look,
shoelaces.
so-
Yeah. That's about 6 radiators.
How heavy is that? I don't know. 4 cans of soup.
Nah, anyway, so what I was getting at is it was in the
What
window.
was it
and
though,
It was,
Mick?
it was
What
like
was
an
it?
art piece. I'll get there.
You started off by saying it was the width of a
I
child.
went for the child hugging.
Right. So it's in the window, and it's a dildo that looks the size of, you know, when he beats that woman to death in A Clockwork Orange. You know?
How are you
Yeah.
going?
Yeah. Right.
Stop. How are you going? How are you going? It's the size of, you know, when he punches that woman to death. It's the size of her fragment of skull. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you measuring things like that?
Right.
Why are you measuring things like that? What's it the
Right.
size of, Alex?
So it's got the
A Clockwork Orange.
diameter of like
Yeah.
this sort of diameter, like a foot
Of
in
when-
diameter.
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. The body of a small child. Right.
On average, mate.
And you know in Clockwork Orange, when he beats that woman to death with a giant cock?
I haven't seen it, mate.
You know what I mean? You're not seeing
I know what you mean.
Right, Josh,
It's
you know
like
what
a
to-
seat.
So that was in the window. And I've shouted out because of my stupid brain where I just say things just willy nilly. I've sat there and gone, bloody hell, that'll do you in, right? Woman, about 80, 90, right? Or maybe not that old. She might have just had a bit of sun, but like she was older, right? She's an older woman. She went, that sounds like a good night to me. And I'm not joking. This thing was huge.
I don't remember that.
This
happening,
thing
mate, so
was
that
huge.
probably-
Well, then I weren't with you. I was definitely. I must have
Do
been
you know
someone
what's
else. But
funny?
I was like, oh.
Now I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you mean by hugging a small child.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
Wait,
I
I
mean.
need to get a picture of this. What do I type in?
Type
mate,
in,
it was-
type in,
it-
type in
basically-
massive cocks, Will.
Oh yeah, I've got that on my favourites.
No,
so.
look, it
Yeah.
was. You know, like a stool that you sit on, just like a little stool, not a back on it, but just a stool.
Yeah,
You know,
like a bar stool.
yeah, like a bar
Yeah.
stool. That sort of
That
like,
sort of-
diameter.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the. I mean, I don't even know what the
The diameter of your face. Imagine that.
diameter
A fully grown man's face.
in which.
That sort of
Do you
size.
not
Diameter of my
understand?
face.
Do you not
In-
understand imperial measurements, Will?
in which direction?
What? What do you mean in which direction?
West.
Round.
But my face is just
Like
my face is
round.
just on the front of my head, so it doesn't have a
Yeah, but
doesn't
if-
have
if
a
you was to-
diameter as such.
If you was to go from
You mean
your,
like
Unless you measure
if
it
you
like
was
that.
like yeah, round, like as in like from,
But
like you go
It's
round.
not
your
a
chin, you go-
universal. It's not the same. the
No.
whole way, is
It's
it?
the size of a bar stool. I know what you mean. It's like imagine I'm a
Yeah,
kid on a
top
cock
of the
seat,
bar
Will.
stool, right?
So
Yeah.
I
A kid
imagine
on a what?
I wasn't even there when I'm trying to describe it.
Is it bigger than a standard steering wheel?
About the same size.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. About 2 foot long.
Fucking hell.
That's sort of wide. 2
Jesus.
foot long.
Just a massive
Yeah.
chode in a window.
Yeah. It was obviously an art piece or whatever. Like no one's gonna go, oh, I want that, and they're gonna use it. No one's. If you can use it, props to you. Because
That would kill you, man.
Yeah.
That would be wider than your actual arse.
Oh yeah, you never be able to do
Yeah.
it.
No.
no.
Like you never.
You
Um,
can bloody well try.
but you can give it a good
um,
bloody go. The old British try, the old
Yeah.
English try.
Yeah, the old college try.
There's
There's this
Yeah.
last line on the bottom. I think it's like a link by the looks of things to another cracking news story, which maybe I'll do next time. A vicar previously claimed a potato got stuck up his bum after he fell onto the vegetable while hanging curtains in the nude. Oh yes,
It's always the vicars, isn't it?
Oh, they're naughty. They are.
Always the
Oh
vicars.
my god.
Well,
Will,
I might do that
we
one
ready
next
for
time. Actually,
verdicts?
that looks
Yeah,
brilliant.
that's a good one.
I'll save that.
Will are we ready for verdicts?
Yes, we are. Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Might as well. Your story,
Very
innit?
clever.
I'm a bit torn. Probably like him.
Like
Because
Natalie and Brugier.
because you guys said I didn't actually know this occurred. This was a thing, but apparently these sorts of scenes do happen. In China, it's fairly well known to occur. But is it the weirdest shit we've had on here?
Yeah, but
Probably not.
Yeah, but I'd say it's the most believable.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's not. That's the thing. It's not the weirdest
You know what I
shit
mean?
we've had on here. So I'm thinking probably is life. Probably
Okay.
is life. Yeah, I'd go with that.
Fair enough. I mean, for me, I'm saying this is life because one, a police spokesman has talked about it.
They have mentioned a police
Two.
spokesman. Yeah.
though, did they? They didn't
What?
name the policeman, though, did they?
Well, no, they didn't.
So
But
anyone can write that. I'm just trying to poke holes in the logic.
yeah.
But...
Play devil's advocate.
Yeah, okay, but hang on. So there's a police spokesman, which may be debunked, but there are videos out there of people shoving animals in places they shouldn't
Yeah,
be.
gerbils.
Treating and there are. And do you know what? I think that I reckon he might have got it stuck, but I guarantee that in the world there's probably a fair percentage of people that have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's believable.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
mate,
so
I
you're
agree.
going. So because you mentioned gerbil, can I please? I know I'm conscious of time, but can I please tell this story?
Please do, mate. Please do.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, I need to know the story
Yeah,
now.
I'll
Because
So-
you mentioned a
So
gerbil.
there's two. There's a
nuns in a
couple.
bar.
No, there's a couple. Two
Oh.
men. One of them liked the whatever it's called. Like apparently it's not a common thing, but it's like a well-known thing within the gay community. If like I think it's a bit extreme, but you put like a hamster tube up your ass and then let the hamster run in the tube.
It's called gerbling.
There you go. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's weird you just bought a hamster, but yeah. So it's called
Yeah.
gerbling, right?
Unrelated note.
So
Yeah, he's not big enough yet.
the two guys were doing this, right? At some point, the tube slips out. Okay, so now the gerbil is in there and it is going, and their claws are f***ing sharp. So you want to get that thing out as sharpish, yeah? Because that's pain, right? So the kid's like, how do we get out? He ain't coming out. He's terrified. His eyes have gone all big. His fur's all matted, probably. And then it's like, and it's trying to get out. So he lifts his legs in the air, right? And his partner thinks he's clever to light a match.
I've
He
heard
lights a
this
match,
before.
but because of the methane in the geezer's arse, it lit alight his anus and shot the hamster out, and hit his partner in the face and broke his nose. He hit the curtain.
No,
What?
no way.
What? It what?
Hit the curtain. Hit the curtain. I don't. That is gone from bad to worse.
And
isn't it?
burnt the house
They
down.
probably had
Hit the curtain.
they probably had the candles going, a nice bottle of red wine.
Sorry,
open.
I couldn't get through that.
And they go, should we get the tube?
Get the gerbil. Oh, mate, honestly, for this thing is it. Imagine the last thing you saw before your nose gets broken. It's a hamster on fire, shooting out 1,000 miles an hour. And then, could you imagine it rolling onto the curtain like just a ball of flames? Like... Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah. So, sorry. So, also my verdict is I agree with you both. I agree with you both. Just because I want that hamster story to be true so bad. So like, goodness gracious, great bars of
Imagine seeing that, man. Imagine seeing that coming towards you.
A stinky, burning ball of fur.
A pooey, a pooey. A pooey gerbil coming at you.
He broke it in my nose.
Alex, that's I see now why you've got a hamster now.
Do you know what?
Yeah, if my house goes up in flames, you know why?
It's already getting lost in your piping, isn't it? Or under the floor.
Do you know what I should
It'd
have
be
done?
great tunnelling up your asshole.
Josh, your verdict
Right, so
after the hamster story.
I'm gonna go with you guys. He's a hat trick hero because that hamster story has to be true. Or my life's not really worth living. So I'm gonna say that no, absolutely. I don't. It's far too common within the industry. There's too many videos about to say. I generally think that is a genuine article. That's probably the most genuine article we've read in my mind.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fucked up. And do you know what? As fucked up as that is to say about another country, that's more believable than the shit we've spoken about. That's insane. Yeah, that's my verdict, boys.
Okay.
That's understandable.
Well,
fair enough.
3, This Is Life. So it is a hat trick, and it is true this week.
This week it is life. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah,
dealt with that.
Who's got the baton?
Well, who's got the baton? Yeah.
Who's got the bag?
Who's got the bag?
Who's got the bag?
I want to pass it on to Josh, to be honest.
No, thanks, Will.
I think.
Lovely.
No, absolutely. I'm
resident storyteller.
Thanks, mate. I couldn't. I'm really sorry. I couldn't control myself on that hamster video. Like, I can't not do that and laugh. So
I'm glad you told it, mate.
Oh, mate, honestly, I'll be more professional next week, though. I promise.
No, don't worry about
that.
Well, like I say, that's 3 This Is Life's, and this has been This Isn't Life.
Yeah.
And where can you check everything out of This Isn't Life?
Twitter.
Where can you check
YouTube.
it? Come on, boys. Twitter, YouTube, even TikTok.
Probably under
Linktree.
Spotify as well.
Under our little bio in the Spotify.
Is that
Good Pods? If you've got Good Pods, give us a review on Good Pods.
Someone needs to email anyone.
Email us. Submit.
Send us some hate.
Submit.
We're getting desperate. Yeah, like slag us off. Like, we're getting desperate now.
Yeah. We just do this because it's a bit of banter, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
But no.
Shit.
Yeah. But if you would like to keep up to date with This Isn't Life and see what's going on in our life, check out This Isn't Life Twitter at This Isn't Life Pod.
Yep.
Where you can see all the good stuff happening.
Right.
There you go.
All right, lads.
Well, lads. Josh, you're on for next week.
All right, I'm signing off then.
Lovely.
Job done.
See you later.
Take care, boys.
Have fun. Have a good week.
And then a few quid.
Bye.